Hi friends, my name is Alyssa and this is my Booktube Newbie Tag. I've made a few videos on Booktube but not very many, and oh hi Snuggles. Hi. You want to say hi too? Oh, now all the animals are coming. Show attention to one and they all come. No, I'm doing something right now. Okay, in a minute. So I've made a few videos here on YouTube, but I haven't done the Booktube Newbie Tag yet. So I'm gonna answer the questions here, and then I guess you can know a little bit more about me and my channel. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I don't have a good answer for this. There's no like monumental reason. I just wanted to. I first discovered the YouTube community like almost a year ago, slightly less than a year ago, and after only like a few months of finding it, I knew that I really wanted to be a part of it. I've never really wanted to join the YouTube community and just like make blogs or vlogs or something like that before. But once I started watching booktubers, even if they were vlogging themselves or whatever, I wanted to be part of that. I wanted to be friends with the people that I was watching. I wanted to know more about their lives and them as individuals, in addition to the books that they were reading and knowing what they thought about their books and like talking to them about books. I have friends who enjoy reading, and we've like on and off tried to do book clubs together and things like that. But just as an adult, I think it's hard to find a lot of time to talk to people about books, especially when you just have like a few people in your life that are that way and you have to get together, and we oftentimes aren't reading the same books unless we've like decided to do that. So Booktube just seemed like a really fun, engaging community to be a part of. So that's why I've started my channel. I also know that when I watch more Booktube, I'd read more, and I'm hoping that by being part of Booktube, I'll also read more. I know that a lot of booktubers have talked about that maybe Booktube makes them feel like they have to read more, and I don't want that experience, but if it's just more a part of my daily life because I'm also kind of committed to a channel, then that would be great too. Question 2 is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Gosh, I am not the funnest or unique person, but I'll try to be. I guess there are a few booktubers here and there that I found who are also interested in art, but I guess that's probably like another sister interest of mine. Not just books, but I really love art, and I love books about art, whether they're historical fictions or they're non-fiction or they're written like by artists, like who are authors and artists. I love that. I love history and I love art. I studied art history. I just graduated in art history with my bachelor's degree. Like, I kind of just graduated. It's a thing. I don't need to explain it. I want to continue studying art history. I'd love to do graduate school. So I suppose that's one thing. I would love to talk more about art. I'm not sure exactly how I want to incorporate it into my channel as well, but I know that many of my books will maybe be more interdisciplinary with a lot of the humanities, but especially art history. And I would love to be able to talk more about art. Maybe another interesting thing that I could contribute, I forecast in like the next several years, I hope that I get to do quite a bit of traveling, but at the moment I'm actually like leaving on a trip tomorrow. I'll be spending a total of like 6 weeks between Europe and Africa, and I want to kind of film that. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with like vlogging. That's maybe not as book related, but I want to put that on this channel as well too, so maybe that's interesting that you would like. I don't know. That's all I can think of. What are you most excited for about this new channel? This piece of hair is just not. I'm really excited. Maybe this is what everyone says, but I'm really excited to like connect with people. Since I'm starting a new channel, I've started watching more and more new booktubers. I want to be friends with them because I feel like this camaraderie in the like building a channel moment of my booktube birth. I don't know. Anyway, so I think like connecting with people, getting to know other booktubers, getting to know people that just watch and comment. I think that booktube offers the opportunity for like a very individual act of reading to be communal in a way, and I'm just excited to see kind of how that plays out. That has less to do with what I'm excited for with this channel so much as what I'm excited for in joining booktube, but I guess that's kind of related, so that's my answer. Why do you love reading? Why do I love reading? I think I could probably give a long answer to this, and I don't want to. I feel like this is getting really dark, so it's not too bad. I don't have like some big moment that I began to love reading, but I think that when I was younger, it was escapism in a lot of ways. Like during the high school years, it was probably more escapism than anything, but now I think, I don't know, this probably sounds sappy and cliche or something, but I really like beautiful things. I love indulging in and understanding and like mulling around in and appreciating beautiful things. I mentioned I studied art history. I feel that way about visual art. I feel that way about books and literature, about film and theater and music. I don't think I'm as educated in, but sort of the same concept applies. When something is done really intelligently and creatively, and you can just look back and appreciate that someone else's mind and hard work and talent produce something beautiful that I can enjoy. I just really love that. I don't know a lot about literary critique. I mean, I would like to know more about literary analysis and things like that. I'm not trained in that at all, but I do love when I'm reading a book and for a minute you get to see a glimpse of like what the author is doing, how they're making me feel the emotions I'm feeling, or the way that they're like using symbolism or like parallel storylines to just provoke a narrative in a subtle but impactful way. And I mean, that applies more to fiction than nonfiction, but I also love nonfiction because I love learning new things and things like that. This probably sounds like a really sappy answer, but I think as an adult, that's probably more of an explanation for why I love reading. But overall, it's just fun. It's just fun. No, question 5, what book or book series got you into reading? Okay, we're racing the daylight. The short answer is probably Unoriginal and Harry Potter. I feel like I would have to mention like Encyclopedia Brown. It's like a detective boy, like reading that in like 5th grade. Before like 5th grade or so, I was a really bad reader and I really hated reading. So I'd say mysteries in general kind of got me into reading. And then Harry Potter, which is really, I would argue, a mystery that's also kind of a fantasy, but like mostly a mystery. I don't want to argue with anyone about that one, but yeah, the quick answer is Harry Potter. The 6th question is, what question would you ask your favorite booktuber? I don't know. I've been thinking about this one and I don't know. I don't know that I have anything that I would ask them. If we sat down and had a conversation, it would probably be personal questions, because I would love to just like get to know them like as people. But maybe I'm just really snoopy. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I haven't made many videos, but so far my biggest challenge is being able to film during the daylight, because already the sun is setting and it's getting so dark in here. I think from the beginning of this video till now has just gotten darker and darker, and So that's going to be a challenge. Also, I think just getting on a schedule, because I'm getting the feeling that like filming something like this, I sort of have to be in the right mood for it. And if I'm like not in the right mood and then I don't upload every week, I'm kind of worried about that. That's also not important because I mostly consider this as a hobby and I don't want it to be something that like takes over my life or becomes more of a priority than it deserves to be. Yeah, I guess that's a really dumb answer, lighting to be my answer, but I'm not too concerned about the challenges. I think that just with like time and practice, like my videos aren't what I want them to be quite yet, but I would rather just like get started and just start being part of this community and just tackle each challenge as it comes. It sounds like annoying of me to say, but it's probably all. Okay, I'm gonna end this video because it's getting too dark and I think this is gonna be horrible quality. Maybe I can fix it in editing, but thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure which order I will upload this video in, but it might be the last one before you see content of my trip, so if you're interested in that, please stick around and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye!